Good. Okay, let's leave the lawn now for the table. Table tennis gets our attention now. Top-rated Nigerian player Aaron Okwadri believes, now he said this with every confidence that he's got in him as a table tennis player, that Segun Toriola, with his experience and composure, can qualify for the 2016 Rio Olympics. Now, Yemi, Kwadri took it further to say, who says, because Segun Toriola needs to get to the final of the ITTF African Senior Cup in Sudan to qualify, the finalists to qualify. He's saying it might even be Aaron Okwadri playing Segun Toriola in the final.
It's possible. It's always good to dare to believe. You know, if we have to go by experience, then we have nothing to worry. If you know, he has a very big reservoir to dig deep into and bring something out. And you know, I'm a bit skeptical.
It's a scary one, but impossible is nothing.
I must be honest, but of course, there are a lot of people I take seriously. Aaron Okwadri is one of them. That's so right. If he says that Segun Toriola has it in him to do it, make it all the way to the final of the top 16, yeah, who am I to doubt?
That's right.
But of course, you know, I'll be hoping and wishing that he gets to do it. But you know, it's tough.
That's right. But if he doesn't stand by his brother, is it Omar, sir? He won't will. So he's giving all the support, all the confidence. He's saying, look, I believe Segun Toriola.
Bottom line is, I don't expect him to say anything different.
That's right.
I don't expect him to say anything different.
That's right.
So it's very hard for me to really look into those words and separate emotion from reality.
That's right.
So, but I'll just back him up.
That's the word. I like that you bring that, Julian. He even said, look, everyone's talking about Aaron Okwadri. You're forgetting that I learned table tennis also from this guy.
I think Segun Toriola's quality is not in doubt. He's
That's
a
right.
very good player. But the problem is when it comes to rubbing shoulders with the likes of Omar Sarr, rubbing players with players outside Nigeria.
Maybe
age might just just be one of the major factors. But he's a very good player. We can only hope, just like Emi has said, that at least he gets all the way to the final, qualify for the Olympic Games. He's one of the medal hopeful. If he qualifies for the Olympic Games, it's a bigger motivation. It's a bigger incentive because he's representing Nigeria. He would not want to disappoint because there's lots of pressure. Nigerians want athletes to go to Brazil and not make up the numbers. They want them to go there, stand up and be counted, rub shoulders with the big boys around the world because you come up against better players both within and outside the country. So it's a source of motivation that's coming from Aaron Okwadri. And if I were to be Segun Toriola, I'll just give him my all, give it your best shot. And then when you qualify for the Olympics, anything is possible, anything is capable of happening.
I totally agree with you, and that's it. Aaron Okwadri throwing his back behind Segun Toriola. Segun Toriola is looking for a ticket to the Olympics from the ITTF African Senior Cup. You know why it's very important for his career? Should Segun Toriola get that ticket, he will be making a seventh appearance at the 2016 Rio Olympics, and it will be sweeter for Nigeria because Aaron Okwadri and Olufunke Oshonaike, they've already qualified. So push Segun Toriola to that.
Exactly.
That's three. Maybe you put an Edemotion also. The more the merrier. So we might have 4 table tennis players at the Rio Olympics. We just want to wish.
And if you've put 20 years of your life into something, I mean, the fairy tale story has to end in a good way.
That's right.
And that's why all of us will be hoping that he gets there and the fairy tale run continues with luck, good preparation,
because
and everything.
Toriola just does. I don't know, like it just produces magic when you least expect. Look at him at the African Games defeating Omar Sarr for Nigeria to win the team event. You know, when all hope was lost, he came, defeated Omar, and that gave Nigeria pole position to win it. If he can do that last year, come on.
If you can be the best player in Africa, you can even be the best player in the world. So it's a function of you trying to motivate yourself, trying to believe in yourself that it's about taking it one step at a time. The first hurdle he has to cross is to qualify, because if he doesn't qualify, he can't do anything at the Olympics. So you just take it one game at a time. Now Aaron Okwadri has qualified, the other lady has qualified, try as much as possible to join them. So when we have more Nigerians in Brazil, at least we can beat our chest and say medals could come from either the male or the female. But I feel that he should do enough. He should just try his best, give it his best shot.
And probably take a lesson from Usain Bolt. Do your best when it matters most.
That's right.
Just do your best when it counts.
That's what
you know. How many races did Usain Bolt run last year? But those few races, it mattered most.
I mean, Usain Bolt can prefer to lose diamond leagues, but when it comes to the major events, the Olympic
the
Games,
ones
where it matters the most, Usain Bolt will tell you
the ones that will live long in history.
He will tell you when it gets to that 50-meter mark.
That's it.
No matter how much you prepare, no matter how good you are, you will definitely lose to me. So it's a function of self-confidence and trying to motivate yourself.
Shegun Torela, go to Sudan, do what you can, and then, if possible, pick a ticket to the Olympics. We'll go on a quick break now, but let's just give you this update coming from boxing in Nigeria. We've been asking the Federation and the National Sports Commission, when will the camp open for the African Boxing Championship? It's an Olympic qualifying championship, and Team Nigeria not yet in camp. Before coming on air, we spoke to the coach of the boxing team in Nigeria, Tony Konegwachi, and he says the camp might, I don't like the word might, the camp might open tomorrow in Lagos. It's very important that Nigeria gets into camp here, because that competition will run from the 8th of March to the 20th. If today is the 10th of February and you are not yet in camp for an Olympic qualifying championship,
sports like boxing, some people will go as far as saying you don't train boxing, you actually fight boxing. So you need a lot of conditioning. You need to put yourself in proper shape. Those of us that did at the amateur level, you know what can happen to you if you are rusty. And so I just hope these guys will be able to get to camp. Everything that needs to be put in place will be put in place. If we're really serious about getting anything in future competitions, we need to give this. One could always understand issues about funding, one or two issues about logistics.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping that we'll be able to get it right and do the proper thing. And knowing fully well that it's not just about the campaign, it's about the timing.
That's right.
And your ability to condition, this guy as well.
And then Coach Tony Konegwachi and the technical crew, they've been complaining and asking the Federation what's going on. We need to get boxers in camp. Speak to some of these boxers. They are gutted because they want to go to the Olympics, not just to add to the numbers, but to win. So hopefully that might be raised. Camp will open tomorrow. Boxers will come in, and then we'll start talking about ways to go to Cameroon to win for Nigeria. The good news is there's a boxer already in camp. Omar Sadiq came all the way from the UK, light heavyweight boxer. He wants to compete. He wants to challenge the guys here and see if he can go to Cameroon and win. It's an open camp. Let's see if he can do it. Let's go on a quick break now. When we come back, still so much to talk about. League development will get our attention. Victor EZELI has been there, done that, played football for 20 seasons in Nigeria. Isn't it a champ? He'll be talking to us when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Stay.